So today we're going to talk a little bit about migraines. Migraines with an aura, migraines without an aura. I've had it, it's terrible. So these are things where we have a headache that causes pain around my face, the back of my head, my neck.
When I was a kid, my mom would deal with migraines, and I certainly didn't understand it at the time, but I look back and now see how much it affected her life. She would have to lay down for hours and close her eyes, and that was really the only thing she could do, or the only thing she knew to do. So it certainly was debilitating. If you or a family member or friend have ever had one, you know how true this is.
Whenever I've had this in the past, it has been extremely debilitating. It's caused me to stop what I was doing, go lay down, get away. I had to. No way that I can continue with what I was doing.
The thing we want to discuss with you guys today is how to manage those migraines when they are already present. And then in next week's video, we are going to talk about how to decrease both the frequency and intensity of your headaches.
The first thing to understand is that there can be literally more than hundreds of causes of headaches. So you have to take that into consideration when you are having headaches. The next important step is to find someone who can help you find the root cause of your headaches.
Here are some of the most common causes of headaches and some things you can try next time you have one. First thing you should do is understand your triggers and how to remove yourself from them.
So one way we try to help people understand their headache a little bit more is through the analogy of a measuring cup. So oftentimes when we have pain in our neck that starts to go up to the back of our head, that fills up the measuring cup. When we get to a certain point, all of the things that add into our measuring cup, the emotional stressors in our lives, the headache that we have, the fear of another headache, all of these things start to fill that cup. And whenever it overflows, this is what causes our headache. So what we try to do is remove ourselves from those emotional stressors, from those things that cause us fear, from the failed treatments that never worked in the past. And that in the short term can be one thing that really helps us to gauge and understand our headache better, and then start to remove the things that cause us to feel the way that we do. So that's what we try to do. And one thing that we can do is remove yourselves from those emotional stressors. It's hard to do, but that's one of the important first steps. Pat talked about those triggers. Understand your triggers, get away from them. And then what we'll talk about next week is how to, in physical therapy more closely, look at all of the different issues with a headache and how we can treat those more hands-on.